we are now. Let's see who's here. It is so damn hot. It's insane, people. Alright. Stream opened. Alright, let me share the chat everywhere for a second. How is everybody doing? Let's see who will join the stream. First, I'm gonna go and share, as I always do, in some of my chats, and then I'll say hi to everybody. Give me 1 second. I'll share it in my Discord. Here we go. Here. Okay. And one more. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Alright, let's go back to the stream. Here you guys are. Let's see who's here tonight. Oh, wow, that's busy. Hey, Leroy, Kieran, DRK, Suicide Killer, Corrido, Po Nuggets, Ituri, Strong, Marwan, Shay, Ant, Adrian, Toxic, Nicholas Lawson, Strong. Wow, hey, what's up, everybody? How is everyone doing? Are you guys doing all right? How's the heat treating you? Because here it's insane, like crazy. It's unbearable. Like literally, heat records. And I'm not kidding. It's not like it's that hot, but it's really hot. Like literal heat records in our country today. So, wow. But we gotta have to deal with it. So if you hear like a little wind blowing, it's my fan in the background. Yes, 37 actually, 38.2 degrees. Are you going for T4s? That's the first question, Marion. Yes, I am. I am actually going for T4s. Currently, I can show you what research I'm doing. But first, let me start a new construction so you guys can see where I'm at. Really quick, I have to do it by hand. Haha, what's up, Neuro buddy? How are you doing? My troop comp, it's better than yours. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, what's up, Shay? My stream is called Ask Anything, but not my troop comp. So you can either mail me or ask in chat. Side note, my name is Mr. BP, written all together, not with the space. That's some kind of douche who stole my name and doesn't want to give it back. So just so you guys know, that not to mail to that address. Let's see. D Kim. You used to say army defense is useless, but it's because you have gold jewel and gear. How about free to play? Well, I'm not saying it's useless, but it's useless compared to attack or HP. So defense, like if you have no other options, let's just say what happened to me on my previous account was I had my mixed gear complete. I had some other stuff I wanted to use for, let's say, infantry only, but I didn't have any jewels for it, no attack jewels. I also didn't have any HP jewels. So for the time being, I put in defense jewels. It's better than nothing. So I hope that answers your question. How many Padawans do I have? I don't know. Are you all Padawans? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Is this my construction gear? Yes, this is. Almost full gold. Just my last Sentinel Circle needs to go to gold. I currently have 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm on my 8th manor. I'm going to go full manors, as you guys know. Unfortunately, I won't be participating this KVK. Well, I will be, but I won't be fighting because I don't have the troops for it. Let's see. Do you have a troop count? Are you close to level 60? Good question from Nicholas Marikel. I don't know how to pronounce it. I still need 10 million more points. There you go. I'm currently sitting at 83 million might, but I'm gonna get rid of my T1s that I built for my solo trap. So that would save me about 25 million. That T2 grind will come up really soon. All right, let's see what other questions there were. Kamel said, "Hey brother, what troop comp would you suggest to go for a solo trap and a future rally trap, army composition and such?" Well, the key thing for a solo trap would be to remain low might. But then again, it's kind of getting hard for a solo trap. I've noticed that firsthand. If you're like 50 or 60 million, somewhere in there. I had 12 million T1s, right? The comp, I think, is really important because usually you can only sit in infantry phalanx. So what I did with my T1 composition was I built troops to complement my strengths. So let's just say I had 10 million troops. No, let's just say I had 12 million troops. I had like 3 million infantry, 3 million ranged, and I had the rest was cav. Now you would say, why cav? Well, I was building more cav because my cav stats were lowest. That's why I built more cav. It's that simple. You're only sitting in infantry phalanx, so your cav shouldn't get hit, but you want more cav. I don't know if that, I haven't tested it, whether that would work, but that made sense to me. If you want to go for a future rally trap, it's kind of a little bit harder. I would suggest T2 because the thing I have to do right now, and if you're not spending a lot of money on the game, I have to dismiss all my T1s. So you can ask for my troop comp right now because I haven't built any troops. These are all my troops, and it's 12 million troops. T1s, they're all going to go. But I'm not going to tell you what I'm building. Thoughts on Sigil update? Well, honestly, I can sit here and pretend like I know it's good or bad, but I have no idea. I don't know what it does, nor am I interested in it because I'm not gonna get it. Simply because I'm actually, well, trying to keep my might as low as possible, of course. Hey everybody that joined, Smack, Volts, everybody I missed, Ryan, how are you doing? Make sure Volts and Smacked and Ryan are YouTubers as well. These guys grind hard, make awesome videos. Go check out their channel as well. Make sure to subscribe and show them the love you've shown me. Same goes for Nuke Bros and Dirty Jokers. Like, they make videos as well. They put a lot of time and effort in that for free to show you guys some great content. There you go. I would definitely subscribe to them as well. What about you, Leroy? What about you? I don't know. Hey, what's up, King Wafa? You don't make vids? Then why do you have YT on your name? Volts. I thought you did. I love you too. I love you too, Neural. Neural's Dirty Jokers, by the way. So, alright. When I'm waiting for the next question, I'm gonna go, let's see. Alright. Yes, Journey plays one. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I just shouted you out, Nuke Bro. Stop crying. You're not a little girl. I just called out your name. Mr. BP, nice to see you back on Loads Mobile. Welcome back. Well, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. It's good to be back. I'm not online as much as I used to be, but honestly, I really, you know, still enjoy the streaming. I'll be doing it less. Like, I won't be streaming KVK. That would be suicide as a rally trap because nobody would hit me. I have to change names and stuff like that. I'm also going to change guilds pretty often. So, you know, I want to be like, nobody would instantly be like, oh, that's BP. Let's, you know. All right. I currently have 12 million troops, but they're all going to go away. I can show you what I've built up so far as in troop training speed ups. About 500 days worth of troop training speed ups. I'm going to use these on T4s, all of them. And I'm going to use the probably all of them. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I'm going to use the gems I have on T3s. T2s, I mean, probably. I don't know yet. I haven't decided on the comp exactly, but yeah. I know, Leroy, I showed my troops, but these are going to go away. My personal favorite familiar. Wow, that's a good question. I would say either one of the... It wouldn't be one because that wouldn't be fair. There would be three. That would be Trickstar, Mole Shaman, and Nosferus, because they give attack stats. And I love attack stats. So, yeah. 100, 200k for the 500 days of speed ups. Well, if you're going to give me 200k for the 500 days of speed ups, I'll just buy a gazillion days of speed ups back for that. So sure, I'll take that deal. Have you seen my resource bags? Oh, wow, sure. I have 2.1 billion food, about 900 million stone, same amount for timber. 1.2 billion ore, but you know, I'm gonna get a lot more resources before that. Rohit, I already answered that question about the sigil update. 10k hero, near or far future? Like never future. You how much training troops? I'm not telling you. Let's see. Other questions. I mean, 100 to 200k troops for the 500 day. Are you kidding me? No way, dude. No way. No, absolutely not. No, I'll be able to train about over 5,000 troops for those 500 days. So 500 troops to 250, 2.5 million T4s. About that, just for the speed ups I have right now. But of course, I'm purchasing more. So that would be, yeah. But who says I'm going to use them all? Hi from Syria. Wow, that's far away. Hey, what's up, Zaid? How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yo, Mr. BP, I'm a small free-to-play player. About 6 million might. I have 70k tier completed. Should I train a lot of T2 to buff my might, or focus on the T2 to increase my might? Well, honestly, you gotta, in this game, since you just started out, Aoin, I don't know how to pronounce that, Mr. McCory, I guess, you gotta think long term. So what is it that you want from this game? So first, make sure you wanna, first, what you wanna do is go watch some videos about how this game is played and what T1 does and T2 does. I think Amy's messing with me. Let's see what she's saying. What's her troop comp? Why is 8.1 billion? Let's just see. Alright. Sorry, this is funny. Alright. Caps lock again. Funny Amy. Hey there. Good evening. Alright, let's see. Yeah, roughly about 2.6, 2.7 million total, just from the top of my head. I was answering a question. Let's see. I saw. Guys, I have no gold production because I'm not. Oh, my gold production will be up, but it's literally nothing. I'm producing 85,000 right now, but it's not important because I'm gonna get my resources somewhere else. Yeah, I was talking about the game. You gotta think long term. So eventually, as a free-to-play player, you might not get T4s, but you're gonna get T3s, right? So let's say T3s are gonna be your front line, and your what you want to do is create a buffer. So if you ever get hit or you ever get rallied, you want to create a buffer. It's the same as the T2, T4 composition, or T1, T3. So I would say watch some clips of other people and me where we talk about how to play this game, because it's not, the question you asked is really not applicable to the game. It wouldn't be a smart choice to just train T2 if you're going to go ahead and get T3s as well. So yeah, that's the best answer I can give you right now. you know, and when you grow, just keep on asking. It's a good thing that you're asking, so I'll applaud you for that. BP, can you show Big Guy, please? Why do you want to see Big Guy? He's here. This is Big Guy. What do you want with it? Alright. Alright, let's see. I saw a question about QAV. Have you seen the new guild yet? No, I have not. Not going then for the new Frostwing Familiar. Great ad for Rally Trap. Mark, I haven't decided yet. I figure stuff out as I go. Of course, I know the basics about how to create a Rally Trap. I do. I know troop composition. I know, you know, what heroes and like what research to do. But listen, I ask a lot of things as well. I constantly ask people I know or who I see that are doing a great job. I literally go and ask them like, hey, how did you do this? And what would you suggest? Because honestly, there are better players at the game than I am. Not per se the YouTubers, but Neural, for example, which is Dirty Jokers, he taught me a lot about troop compositions and stuff. So it's not like I'm sitting here and that I gained all the knowledge by myself. No, I ask a lot of people who already have the knowledge. So just show interest. Let's see. I just wanted to ask, what paid hero should we have? Well, if you're going to go for just one, it should be hands down, it should be Songstress of the Sea because she's cheapest. If you want a more versatile hero, well, she's cheapest if you buy in $5 packs, right? If you want a more versatile hero that also is great for Calo, I would go for Lore Weaver. So if you're going to pick just one, one of those two. Can you give me a few tips on making my solo trap account? If I'm missing one, I have a mod in my ear saying, you know, what I'm missing. So I hope I'm not missing any questions. Can you give me a few tips on making my solo trap account? Well, my advice to you would be consider your might, because a level 50, 60 solo trap, you know the basics, Sir Expose, about being a solo trap and what to do. As far as true comp wise, but the advice I would give you is think hard about what might you want to be, because I learned the hard way that as a 50, somewhere between 50 and 60 million, people are really hesitant to hit you. But if you're like 80 or 90 million and a big guy comes along, like on my old account, I was like, oh, 80, 90 million, let's hit that, you know, and it would be, you know, definitely not a trap. That was, you know, my brain. And it turns out that nowadays traps figure that out, so they're roughly around 70, 80 million. So keep that in mind. That's my advice. If you want to ask questions, just ask them either in chat or mail me. I'll cover my mail questions in a little bit. I might not get around to every question, but I'll do my best. Which Lords Mobile YouTubers do you follow? Well, you can basically ask which Lords Mobile YouTuber I do not follow, and I don't think there are any I'm not following, because, you know, they give a lot of info and people have different views on the game, in certain things, but there's only one truth in this game, and what works best, and that's final. And it's not me finding out, but let's say Sneaky Tashi did a lot of groundwork for troop compositions. He was very knowledgeable. He didn't know everything, but he started basically a community of people that wanted to find out by trying stuff. And I know people in DJ and in BR have tried out a lot of stuff just to find out what works and what doesn't work. Let's see, so I basically follow everybody. Maybe not the smallest ones I've never heard of, but yeah. How much you spend on money for account? Well, I did say ask anything. I think at the end when it's done, I would say about 5 total. Check meals. Yes, I will, Benjamin. I'll check my meals right now. Let's see. Gear check. Low spender. Sure, I'll do that. I have my top chat on. I'm sorry, I should go to live chat. I'm missing some messages. That's my yeah, I'm sorry about that. What do I think about your gear? You're a low spender. I think you're way too cav heavy. I think your gear looks good for cav, but you're way too cav heavy. So looking at this gear, I'd be like, oh, cav, you know. So I would probably hit you in range. I think this gear is giving away too much of your, if this is your mixed gear, of your troop composition. It is good gear for cav, but I think it's you. I would mix it up more. Just for a mix set, right? For defending. If you're just using it for offense, it's good. It's good. All right. Let's see. Check mails. Other mail. All right. Next mail. Gear check. I'm not going to do a lot of gear checks, guys. Lose the chess piece. Like this one. At 22 million might, you're definitely not free to play. 2 purple scrolls. Really good. Well, if this is the best you can build, then this is the best you can build. If you're pay to play, you can change up a lot of stuff, but you're not level 60 yet, so this is one of the better sets you can build. I found that the best set you can build for pre-level 60 would be this. This set, I think you can maybe add another scroll if you want to, but this is what was easiest for me to build. And also great stats. Alright. BP, you're alright. I'm not going to do a lot of gear checks, guys. Really, I'm going to skip these. I'm sorry, because I don't want to... Thank you so much, Makioki. Not gear check. No gear check. Free-to-play player, and I'm wondering what I should do. My troop might is around 6 million, which is nearly half of my total might. Therefore, I'm wondering whether I should slow down on troops and speed up my research. Yes, you should, Mini-Chip. Because I think that... you know, you can have a gazillion troops and literally be very low on might because you're not researching anything. There should be a healthy balance, and 50-50, that ain't a healthy balance. So your troop might should go up. No. Are you still in Avatrex Guild? Because yesterday I watched a video of Ava and saw you in chat. Yes, I am. Alright, he's Gomez. Alright. Hey, what's up, King 17? Bren is a rally eater, not a rally trap. Exactly. Hey, BP, what's the next hell event? Ask for right now? Really? Go in game and check. I'm not gonna do. No, I'm not gonna do war gear checks. No gear checks. No gear checks. No gear checks. I'm not going. I don't want to make this into a gear check, guys. I'll do that some other time. Anything you'd upgrade on my gear? Well, this is a guild member, so 1 ultra rare away from upgrading on 3 pieces. Well, if there was anything you could do to improve your gear, is either add another Ambrosial Cup, or I don't know who's texting me, but I'm streaming, so add another Ambrosial Cup or a Blight Ring. And the boots. Well, if there's anything you can improve on mix set, I would say even better than the Dragon Talons are the Tassets, the Storm Tassets. And, you know, in the long run, if you can, right? And I'm just saying, like, perfect gear non-champ would be adding the Skull Crusher. Even though they're really expensive. I am the only Padawan. I don't know, Proxica, because I never heard of you, but you can be a Padawan if you want. Wow, it's a big Padawan. Alright, cool. Okay, thanks. I'm always researching. It's just troop training quicker. Alright, hey BP, hey, what's up for move? Alright, let's go back to chat real quick. Let's see. No, we're not going to go back to chat. It's so hot, I'm just going to take a sip of my beer. By the way, this video is sponsored by Desperados. Thank you so much for watching. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, wow. Nice. Can you show us your stats in war gear? No. Why not save the scrolls for Skull Crusher material? Well, Rolo, I was first planning on being a solo trap. So I could have gotten the Skull Crusher, but I needed pre-level 60 gear. So there you go. What's the amount of gems needed on each pay-to-play building? Well, actually, that's a good thing. I think there are... let's just go and... Well, let's see. Is there a Watcher coming up? No. Okay. let's just go ahead and go to Google, as you guys can do as well. Google. Let's go to paid buildings, Lords Mobile. Lords Mobile buildings. Well, you can go here. It's and you can click on everything. Like let's just say, let's pick one, prison. And it will probably say what you would need. Steel cuffs. And there you go. It says what you need. Exactly. I would just go ahead and do that. So guys, it's you can ask me, but I'm just asking Google in this case. But I would do the same thing. My in-game name is Mr. BP without any spaces in between. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat real quick because I'm falling behind a lot here. There's also a line chat for anyone willing to buy and sell accounts. Please don't talk about buying and selling accounts in my chat. Thank you. Exactly 202k for each building, so 606k total. Yep. Wolf is Mr. BP. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Good familiar building setup. That's a good question. Well, that depends on what you want to do, actually. You can build a gym, which increases your experience and skill experience. You can build a Mystic Spire that you can merge more packs in one sitting, and you can also produce anima. So you don't need a lot of anima. Honestly, you really don't. So I would not build a lot of springs, honestly. I would focus more on these. But if you're going to build a gym and you want to increase the experience they gain, it depends on what you want to do. So do you want to get more packs, or do you want to train your hero faster or your familiar faster? So it could be that I haven't done the math, but it could be that you'll be most effective if you switch, like go full gyms at one moment and then go full Mystic Spires to get the packs you need, or vice versa. Nice new haircut. I didn't have a new haircut. I just came out of the shower, so I didn't do my hair, but thanks. Grey Warden. What'd you say? Who had a question? A Renegade. Let's see where that is. I missed that one, I guess. After T4, what should I go after low pay to play? Well, I think in the research trees, I'll show you guys. After you've done T4, you've maxed out economy and military for sure. Otherwise, you cannot get T4. Well, you have two things you need to consider. T4s are expensive, right? So you want to make them cheaper. So you can go to upgrade military. But would I recommend it? Not really. Why? Because I think army leadership is better. It gives you training speed. It opens up it gives you tax breaks. So you can, one, march faster, get cheaper resources because you get a tax break, and you can, well, bigger bags is not really important. It's just easy. You can unlock the wedges, but most importantly, you can gain stats in this tree. And I think going for stats is more important than going for subsidies. At the end of the day, this tree had, for me, on my old account, had my preference. Also for a secondary reason, because the end goal here would be, well, not the end goal, but one of the end goals would be Bigger Army 3. And Bigger Army 3, if you're going to research that, just take a look at this, is 4.3 million mites. So that's a huge research. But if you go to the Bigger Army 2, it's 7 million. So almost double. Just a tad shy of being double. So this research will be much longer than the other one. So I went for Big Army 3 first before I went for Big Army 2. Somebody asked, let's see. Missed it, but Glenn asked, what's the dumbest thing you've seen somebody do in Lords Mobile? Well, you know, there are a lot of dumb stuff. There's a lot of dumb stuff you can do. But what I never, ever, ever understand, right? KVK. So, picture this. We're doing KVK. Yeah? So, I would be like the attacker. I'd be, you know, a few hundred million might, strong player, good gear, right? So I'm just watching World Chat because people post stuff there. So that's cool, right? So I see chords, and then I click on those chords, and for example, I'll end up here, and I see this level 19 castle. No, let's make it a bigger one. For argument's sake, let's just say this one would be 80 million might or something. I see him sending troops to, like, I don't know, from there to like this castle. That's so stupid. The stupidest thing you can do, I think, in war, is not be agile. So what you want to do if you're not a big player and you're still soloable is basically bob and weave, like the boxing. You know, send those troops, port to them, send them out. If you have to, speed them up, but don't send any further than just 1 or 2 tiles, because you know, people like me have on my old account, or any big player, have presets. So they just port right next to you, click a preset, click OK, and your history. And then they'll just wait for your troops to return, and they time the march. And it's a lot of fun because you know you're going to get free kills for sure. So there you have it. Would you recommend doing the signal tree? Signal tree? Ah, sigil tree. Alright, let's take a look. Would I recommend doing the sigil tree? Well, first of all, that depends on who you are, what you're willing to spend. But I don't think sigil tree would be really effective. Increases range max SP when leader is deployed. Well, I don't think this will add to a low free-to-play to a low pay-to-play to free-to-play player. It will, of course. You know, you can do it, but I think you have to focus on other stuff. And that would be either this tree, the upgrade military tree, or army leadership tree after you've reached D4. If you have not reached D4 and you are free to play, go for Monster Hunt. You know, that's just a no-brainer. If you are pay to play, you have to go for other researches. But it depends on what you want to do. Would I recommend it? Sure, if you got the time, but should it be a priority? No. Oh, thank you so much, Dirty Jokers. Really appreciate it. I have a better one. 800 guy tried soloing a 200 million might guy when he was online and in war gear. He sent nonstop 375k troops, losing 3 million troops dead. Yeah, that happens. I've seen that happen plenty of times where people are like, I'm going to solo you, and then they, on the first hit, they lose their leader, and they just keep on marching. And I'm like, all right, you know, if you want to kill your troops on me, hey, be my guest. All right, let's take a look. No gear checks today. How's my might to kill ratio? Good or bad? Well, that's I think that's pretty good. When you get bigger, you'll be a less likely target for a solo or a rally. So I would say that your average, like 85, let's just say this is what, 25% of your total. I would say that's pretty good. Most guilds say 10% is minimum of your might. Do you have Ligma? What is Ligma? Can you explain what Ligma is? No, don't, Rohid. Please don't answer that question, or we're gonna have to boot you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't answer that question, or don't respond. I know what it is. I remember now. One of my favorite. Bravo, Mr. BP. Thank you so much, Billy Bull. I'm free to play. I'm always broken gems, speed ups, and troops, because I do kills every day. Any advice? Yes, stop killing troops every day, unless that's what you like about the game. If you like killing constantly, yeah, I got trapped. Yeah. I know. It's just good that you listen by not finishing your joke. So, you know, you have to find a good, healthy balance when you're free to play between, are you going to join each rally? Are you going to attack constantly? If you are, you're going to spend more gems and speed ups and troops. If you're not, you're going to save some. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. You guys should check it out. Worthy Prince, he posted a video earlier today about taking a double quad, which is an awesome video. Worthy Prince is one of the YouTubers that has great content and doesn't have as many subscribers as I think he should have. So make sure to go check him out after the stream. Don't do what Fahogs did when he got zeroed, which is stop. Well, Worthy Prince, I told you that before stream, like in private, so I am just repeating what I said earlier. What do you think about my gear? No gear checks. No gear checks. Sorry, Mohammed. No, not gonna happen. Not today. Do you think with good gear you can be a solo trap or just soak proper hits with 300k infirm space? Is it really mandatory to have all infirms for that? Well, the infirmary you gotta keep in mind, right? If you're a solo trap, you usually have low tier troops, either tier 1 or T2. Some have T3s, but okay. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you have tier 1, tier 2. The infirmaries have a dual purpose, not just infirmary space, which is great, but also army HP. The purpose of a solo trap is not per se to obliterate the enemy by pure strength. No, you want to keep the fight going as long as possible. And the only thing you can do that if you have a lot of HP, stamina, so your opponent loses HP. So there you go. Thank you so much for plugging my Discord there, Dirty Jokers. Guys, go check it out, my Discord. Dirty Jokers and Nuke Bros made that for me, and I'm trying to be on as much as possible. It's where I try and post updates on my account. I post like updates about my gear, if I upgrade something or where I'm at. I just post screenshots, and I can answer questions whenever I have time. I don't have a lot of time because I'm back to work. That's why I'm streaming less as well. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I hope you guys join my Discord. Grey Warden says I missed the no trickster leader slogan. True. But I didn't see a trickster leader. Oh, we got one here. Nope. No, he didn't. What was your question there, Captain Saeed? 2.5 million troops T1 and military research level 9. So can I trap? They are some under 100 million might. Can you? I don't know. That depends on a lot of factors here. First of all, you have no gold hero as your leader, which makes you a lot weaker, right? You want either trickster or you want a Rose Knight or bombing goblin to gold, or both preferably. And it also depends on your jewels. I think your gear right here is, since it's free to play, it's looking on the weaker side. So I would suggest getting better gear. And what I said earlier. So with your military research at level 9 and yet with 2.5 million troops T1, you could trap somebody that's under 100 million. But that all depends on their gear and their jewels and, you know, what they attack with. 375k tier 3 could wreck your 2.5 million T1. So it's too much to cover. But generally speaking, it's possible. But looking at you, I would say no. Unless you're facing somebody, you know, who doesn't have a lot of gear knowledge. Blue champ gear is not better than gold non-champ gear. No. Well, thank you so much, Thomas. Let's see. Mark Rovera says, but manners have army attack, so attack is supposed to be better and should help you too, right? Yes, but like I said earlier, Mark, it serves a dual purpose. And increasing your army attack that you like literally don't have on T2s, you know, you could go for it, but if somebody, All right, let me think here. If somebody comes up to you and that is an 11K hero player, we've seen it. I've seen people, and Nuke Bros know, or Neural knows. We've seen somebody call out like Abe from DJ and be like, I'm a big solo trap. You can't burn me. He was full manner. He wasn't full manners. He was, or he wasn't full infirmaries. It was infirmary manner combination. So on the first hit, he got burned. Why is that? These guys hit so crushingly hard, you'd get wrecked. No matter how many troops you have, even with 10 million or 12 million T1s, doesn't matter. What's up, M4? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, all of you beautiful people. Well, good morning, Kron Plays. BP, if you have 4 gold and 1 gray hero in your defense hero comp, is it any problem if that gray one is the leader? No, no. Just keep in mind that your leader is always on your wall. We're not doing gear checks, King Cobra, but thank you so much for responding to my stream. Let's just see. Neural burned a trap. That was funny. Yeah, I know. Rahul Duda. But even though Neural's account is really strong, the player he was facing wasn't level 60 yet, so that's a big difference, right? As far as gear is concerned. There you have it. I never join rallies, Bosun says, because I lose too many troops with T3, but I think the game is boring without doing kills every day. Also, a small player, no T4 yet, it's hard to find good targets in some Ks. I agree. Do you think I should go in smaller K that just open? I think you should. Absolutely. Definitely. But fun in the game is also... being in a great guild. Being in a great guild is really important. You gotta have fun. So if you're gonna go to a new kingdom and you're already in a guild that's really cool, then you know you might get bored because the people that are in there are not your kind of people. So it could happen. Hey, what's up, Rozak? How are you doing? Rank or grade? I don't know what you mean there. Grey Warden. If you're talking about heroes, I really don't know. I really don't know. I never tried. I would say... Nah, I'm not going to answer anything I don't know. I'm not going to answer a question I don't know. Sorry. There is stuff I don't know. So, there you go. Ooh, card. Let's just... There you go. Let's see. In heroes, I really don't know. Let's see. Why are traps so good? Yes, low might, but they can see your kills. Well, traps are so good because we have a lot of stupid players. It's just that simple. The only reason traps work, like your average trap, right? Like the one I used to build, is because, you know, let's just say this guy was a trap, right? There are just a lot of stupid people. Well, this guy is an alt, by the way. Well, let's just take this guy here, right? ATL. So a lot of people forget to do this, click on this, and take a look at their stats. Like, how many successful defenses do you have? How many failed defenses do you have? First of all, if you see somebody with a big amount of successful defenses, you know what's up. If you see somebody that does not attack much, you know what's up, and still has a lot of kills. If you see somebody with a lot, and I mean a lot of troops, where is it? Troops healed. Like, this guy's close to 700 million might, 21 million troops healed. I see people that have more troops healed that are sub 100. People don't check that. What's up, Andy? People don't check that kind of stuff, and it's that simple. People need to check before they attack. If you don't, you're just stupid, or you don't care because you have plenty of money. Hey bro, T1 or T2 frontline for trap, a decent 375k T4 player. Ooh, hard. Depends on what might you want to be. T2 is of course better than T3 or T1, so I would definitely say T2 in that case, but it depends on your might. All right, let's take. Do you think 5 million troops, 4.5 million T1, and 5 million could trap T4? Yes, it could. Yeah, it could. Definitely, blah blah. Definitely. It depends on a lot of things, guys. And that's what I like about this game. The question you're asking actually here, blah blah. I understand you asking, so don't get me wrong. Oh wait, somebody's texting me or in game. Wait, gotta do this right. Okay. How do you recognize a tile hitter based on stats? Oh, that's easy. Very, very, very low enemy might destroyed in comparison to his skills. So, there you go. Now, to come back to your question, blah, blah, do you think 5 million troops could trap T4? Yes, they could. Easy. But that depends on who is your opponent. What's his gear? What's his might? What's his research? What are his jewels? What kind of heroes does he have? And the same goes for you. So I can't answer that question that simply. Nice to know. Hey, nice to see you. Noto says, well, nice to see you as well. How much might do you have currently? I'm sitting at 80 million. Not a lot. But I've never seen you here. It's fun. So we might not know each other. But this is my second account. I used to have a 700 million something might account. So I've been streaming for a long time. I've been playing this game for a long time. Should I put T1 in my T4 attack march to minimize the losses? No, you should put T3 in there. Yum, Lady Callista. Hey, to each his own, bud. I put T1 in my T4 attack march to minimize. No. Like I said, 81 million might is fun. I'm 52 million might and 50 million kills, but I quit. Too bad. You know, but hey. Hey, what's up, Yogendar Singh? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. So let's take a look at what emails we got so far. Do you think I could trap a T4 player if I had... didn't I just answer this question? Yeah, you could, but it depends on a lot. So, not with this gear. ABP, so what's for offhand gold lunar scimitar or blue dragon fist? Well, I can do that. It's not a full gear check, right? So I'm going to give you, to the guys that don't know me, I do a lot of gear checks. But I'm going to give it to you as I look at it. So lunar scimitar. First of all, I'm going to assume you meant gold grade, right? So lunar scimitar is an offhand. And you wanted to compare a gold lunar scimitar, which is here. I'm just going to take a look at the entire stats. So this one gives you ranged attack of 9% and 11.5% army max HP. I don't even look at siege attack, right? Not interesting. Now, so 9 and 11.5. Now we're going to go towards the Dragon Fist. Easy. It gives you 10.3 and 9.4 army max HP. So I would say they're even. There you have it. I think it would not matter. So how do you make your decision then? Well, for defending, I would always say go for an equal troop comp, right? Go for an equal troop composition for defending, and also go for equalizing your stats. So if you're low on cav, I would say go for the Dragon Fist, and if you're low on ranged attack stats, then go for the Lunar Scimitar in this case. But if you are capable of getting your Dragon Fist to purple, then it's an easy decision. Then this one would be better. I'm your dad. I'm not. I'm pretty sure of that. I have a 5-year-old daughter sleeping downstairs, and I'm pretty sure that you're not my kid. Did you complete your solo cup from the last event? Yes, I did. If you have to dump all your energy on a monster, is it better to drop all your energy in a level 4 rather than a level 3? Even if you know that your heroes will not survive and they do versus a level 3, then it's better to do the level 3. because you're more effective, and if you're capable of, let's say, killing 20 level 3 monsters versus 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 level 4s, I would definitely go for the level 3s. Not just for the guild, because you would get more points for the guild, but also for your personal rewards, because there's not like that big of a difference between level 3 and level 4 monster. Hey, what's up? Somebody said hi BP with a name I can't pronounce. I'm sorry, but hi. Hey, what's your troop comp? Well, Sam Smith, I'm not going to tell you. Gold Cup is way better than Purple Champ accessories. I agree. How many troops are best to eat a full T4 solo trap? Can't answer that question, guys. I really can't. There are so many aspects to this game. Gear, heroes, your wall even, your research might, your jewels, troops, troop composition. I can't answer that question. I've seen on YouTube a movie for big spenders, but I don't know if it's true. If you buy castle skins, you get the buff and you do not have to buy on that skin like hero, it stays buff. Yes, that's correct. It's a buff, it's a constant buff, a permanent buff, but the same as for heroes. Like, you know, if you're having heroes on your wall, if you got heroes on your wall, right, the buffs are permanent if you get attacked. So I don't know what you mean by that. For my personal bank, I really appreciate it, Noto, but I'm gonna have to decline. Oh, you quit? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. If there's resources in there, I could use it. If there are no resources in there, I have a personal bank that is creating resources. But if it still has bags, I can empty it out. That would be much appreciated. Are you doing gear checks? No, I'm not, Arnold. I'm going to be a rally trap. I have $5 for every song that comes out. Is it $20 Material Madness worth? Or work on other heroes? Well, I'm like, I think I'm just gonna say it. I'm the god of. Wow! Thank you so much, Rohi. You donated 100 something. I don't know what kind of. But anyways, that's really generous of you. I really appreciate it. The dono. It's some kind of currency for sure. So thank you so much there, Rohi. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's $1 US. You know, it's really cool that people take time out of their that they take money out of their own wallet to spend on me. Really appreciate it, buddy. How are you doing, by the way, Mr. VP? New here. I'm doing great, Gary. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we got a question from Sam the Myth. Let me scroll back. Sam the Myth. What was the question again? Yeah, I can't say do songsters $5 or get the second pack for songsters, because the second pack for songsters kind of blows. For the sheer reason that if you buy songstress, the second pack only gives you 3 more. I think she's in the store right now, isn't she? Let me go check. I think I only buy the $5 pack, but I think she's still in there, isn't she? Are you still here, songstress? Yes. So the $5 will get you 15 packs. The second pack will get you 18. So songstress is one of the cheapest and one of the most expensive heroes in this game. When is she cheapest? If you buy her at $5 a pop. When is she most expensive? If you're gonna buy her in one sitting. So yeah, that's hopefully that answers your question. I'm a big giant fan of Material Madness. Honestly, well, a lot of people in here know my drops, and I've gotten such sick drops. But yeah. Gary just subscribed. Cool. Really. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So where are you from, Gary? No, do you have any pay-to-play heroes except Big Guy? Yes, I do. I do. I have Songstress going up, Berserker and Lore Weaver. I'm probably gonna gold them out in one sitting, all three of them. That's not the smartest move, but hey, you know, everybody has to work on their own budget. Oh, we're getting a lot of mails, so let's go check. I love you and your vids. Well, thank you so much, AFK XX AFK XX. I understand you do a gear check stream, but I'm not very good at catching streams, so can you do a gear check? I got extremely lucky, just to point it out. Also loving the trap you're building up. Good excuse. I'll use. Oh, all right. Well, you got champ gear. Yusef subscribe. Well, welcome, Yusef. I like your gear. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely not. You have great gear for your might. It's hard for me to say because I don't know how much you spend, but the gear in itself is pretty decent. Rip Dash Loyal. How to guess if a castle is a trap or a normal castle? Example, example, please. Well, I actually covered that already, but the most important thing to do here, Rip Dash Loyal, I'm going to repeat myself. Let's take a look at the amount of successful defenses versus failed defenses. So, like in your case, I would say you could be a trap based on this, right? Well, you're just 10 million, so I know I could zero you, regardless of how many traps you have, or how many troops you have. The second thing I look for is troops healed. Like, how many troops have you healed, and is that like a normal amount? I also look for the troops killed and troops killed and troops wounded ratio. So enemy troops wounded 1.4 versus 1.8. Like, a solo trap always has, or pretty much always has, the same percentage of troops killed versus troops wounded. So that's always really important to watch for. And I always look for like a pretty, like, if you see a 50 million account with 50 million kills, so yeah, that's what I look for mostly. Gary, no problem. I've seen your videos here. Never really got to watch them. I'm actually from Jamaica. I'm Canadian too, LOL. But I live in the US now. Wow, that's really versatile there, Gary. But welcome anyways, bud. Really good. I hope you're on next streams. What do you all do for a living? LOL, help me. What do I do for a living? I am a consultant in the manufacturing industry currently. So that's what I do for a living. Play more games, variety. Well, thank you so much again there, Rohid, for another dono. Is CAE accepting members? I don't know. I think Amy's in chat, so she can answer that. One hot mess, like I always call her, like, jokingly, the leader of our guild, because, you know, she just whoops everybody's ass, but she's also a really kind person. So she basically does a lot of work for the guild. Let's see. Can you tell me the best way to find if a player is online or not, except checking helps in gear? You can. That's it. That's it. I like this song a lot. I'm not wearing my earbuds right now, so I'm gonna check real quick because I only have somebody in my ear talking. Let me see. Yeah, I like this one too. All right. Depends on might, gear, a bunch of things. So there you go. That was one hot mess. Amy is the person that you can talk to in game if you want to try and be a member of CAE, I guess. All right, let's check out some more mails. Wow, it's screechingly hot here. I need another sponsored video. Desperados, you looking? Like, sponsor me. All right, let's continue. Last question. After I stop, do you think I look like a trap? Because I'm a KM, all the big player know me and burn me just for fun. I think they are jealous. Do you look like a trap? Yes. First of all, kills versus might, you would look like a trap. Then successful defenses versus failed defenses. Well, your successful defenses is pretty high. So that would indicate you being a trap, right? I'm not saying you are 100% definitely a trap, because there is no way of saying it definitely. Enemy troops wounded, 129 million. Troops healed, 17 million. It's not really that high. No, it's pretty high. Victories, so you do attack a lot. That's good. Enemies captured, 737, which I would say leaders captured 37. Yeah, that's yours. Enemies captured 737. I would definitely say you're a trap, Bowsen. Yeah, definitely. If you're not, your traps, your gear looks like, or your stats look like it. So I would bow down and say, dude, I'm not gonna hit you. Yeah, I do remember that, Noto. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, Noto said, Mr. VP, you know, when you had 500 subs, you would do face reveal at 1K. LOL, went so fast. Yes, it did went really fast. You're saying he got more subs once he saw him? I don't know. I don't know. So, can I get a shout out? I don't know what for, Mr. Elite. I don't know what you want to shout out for. If you're a YouTuber, then I would say definitely no, because there's one thing that's a big no-no with YouTubers, and that's self-promotion. If you're not, if you don't know each other and you're asking for a shout out in my stream without running it by me, then you know I'm not really happy about that kind of stuff. So that's not cool. Let's see. Eon McCory says, do I lose research and construction speed if I change gear to war gear before I go to bed? No, you don't always have to be in construction or research gear. Oh, okay, that's a good question. I actually made that mistake when I started out the game myself, like literally at the beginning. You only have to wear the gear. So let's say construction or research gear. As soon as you click research, start it. As soon as that's done, doesn't matter what you wear, the research will stay the same. All right? So there you go. Let's see. Joker says, well, he's sexy. Notices indeed he is. All right. I'm live. Come watch me blow up my channel. No, just delete him straight away. Mute, delete, get him out of my channel. Young Carlos Gaming. Dude, get the hell out of my channel. Do you participate in those Facebook events? No, I don't. I don't. Carito, I do not. When's the next vid? He asked for... Oh, that's Dirty Jokers. Alright. Noto, hit me up. I'll just give him the RSS. This should be my first good account. And oh, I sub to you. Cool. Hey BP, tell me hero team who can beat Kahlo of Demon and Black Crow. Well, Demon and Black Crow, what you want is you want tanks, because Demon and Black Crow, no, you don't want. I would say there are multiple choices for that. That's right. I would say go for a team. If you're free to play, I would want a backline, so I would put the red-headed chicken here, which I don't have, and I would not put in a healer. Probably I would put in Demon as well. I would use this team with the red-headed chick, maybe even take Snow Queen out and put what's the Little Miss Big Boobs, what's her face, Tracker. I don't have her either. So I would say Tracker, Bunny, Rose Knight, Demon, and red-headed chick. Fire, I can call her. Why did you leave DJ BP? Well, first of all, you know, the guys at DJ are amazing. They were amazing, but as soon as I joined DJ, I was already not having a lot of fun on my account anymore. I was missing something in the game, like enjoyment, doing stuff. You know, I wasn't going to get rallied at 700 million might, not with my troop comp. I could have eaten 10 rallies easy. But I thought that joining DJ would like give me a spark, and I enjoyed my time there very much, but it didn't give me my my spark back for the game. So there you are. King Savage, first stream. Well, welcome, bud. Welcome. It's been a while since I watched the Lord Mobile stream. Sick Ed. Really? Alright, cool. Cool that you chose me to watch again. Once a joker, always a joker. True that, true that. Hey, I'll watch your stream. Well, thank you so much. Hey, it's Van. Hey, I'm 500... hey, it's... I'm 500 million with only 2 gold paid heroes. Is it bad? No. 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 Depends on what you focus on. Gear check. Nope. Pitiful prawn. Let's see. Oh wow, my phone isn't charging. I thought it was charging. One sec. Already said hi. Wait, my phone isn't charging. Give me a sec. I don't know why, but I got it. Fix that. Otherwise, it's dying in a couple seconds. There we go. ABP, good to see you again, man. Well, good to see you as well, Julian. Hey, it's Van in Lords Mobile. Alright, cool. It's Van. Alright. Incinerator, yeah. Never mind, saw you wasn't doing gear checks, so sorry for asking. Don't be sorry for asking, dude. It's fine. Just make sure to show up next gear check stream. Because, you know, even though a lot of people always ask me for gear checks, even off stream, I don't do them off stream. I only do them in live stream and only on gear check streams, basically. And get in early because we've noticed the last couple of times I wasn't able to like answer 50 or more questions. Nice free to play set. Thank you so much. No mercy. If you send a full ranged hit at somebody with Rose Knight in the March Cav hero, does the army stats still apply? Yes, they do. They absolutely do. What does not apply are her abilities. Her stats do apply. So it doesn't matter whether you send one Cav hero. You don't need to send one Cav hero for Rose Knight or Bomb and Goblin for that matter to activate her. The stats will apply if you want her to fight. Yes, you do have to send that one hero, but she'll die within an instant because you only have one hero or one troop to protect her. So there's no use in sending one troop to activate a hero. Okay? A good question. Gear check, please. Already said no. Gear check? Nope. I'm not a trap, and all the K knows that. So when I go for war, I get burned every time. Impossible to kill a leader or even keep it for a night. Well, your stats look like it. So, hey, there you go. Oops, MB. My bad. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Guys, don't feel guilty about asking a question that I can't, you know. Let's see. Thank you so much. What am I drinking? I'm actually drinking. I'm not sponsored by this. It's not PG-13. It's a beer. It's called Desperados. Sounds like it's like Mexican or stuff. It's not. It's beer mixed with tequila, and it's basically a sweet beer. I really love it. I drink it a lot during summertime. So cheers, cheers to everybody, and cheers to all you subscribers. That's, you know, I'll take a minute to thank you all because somebody said earlier in chat, and don't remember who that was, but they said, remember when I had 500 subscribers. I also remember when I had 50, and when I had 50, I jumped up into the air and was like, yeah, you know, 50, wow, I'm always, you know, getting to 100, and it just blew up from there. And a lot of people that joined back then are still here. When I stopped doing the giveaway accounts, I thought, you know, my subscriber count would drop, and it actually didn't. It kept increasing. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, and you know, getting to 6K would be amazing. We have a couple hundred left, so this is the road to 6K, and I have each and every one of you to thank for that. Watching my videos, I'm still amazed You know, when I talk to people like, "Are you the real Mr. BP?" And I'm like, "Whoa, dude, you know, I'm just a regular guy, just like everybody else." It still amazes me, and so my hat off to you if I was wearing one. Thank you all so much, each and every one of you. What's your favorite kingdom that you've been to? Well, that was actually a kingdom I was in, and that was K2. I was in there in an old guild, a guild I didn't like. I still don't. But I love the dynamics there. That was really like, it was Chinese versus Western Europe or American already back then, but it was an equal match. No 11k heroes, but just good players. And I wasn't capable of joining in on those hits because I was too small, but I learned a lot there. And honestly, seeing those guys fight the way they did it, like old school, one of the people that is still playing and is really strong that was there was Studbo. He doesn't remember me, but I do remember him playing back then. And you know, like we weren't even in the same guild, but he, you know, when we got burned or when we got attacked, you know, he would jump in and other people would jump in, and there would be rallies back and forth. That was really cool. So yeah. Mr. BP, what do you find from Labyrinth free to play that are good to try? Labyrinth. Well, Labyrinth depends on your gear. I think you should only do Labyrinth for your gear. I would take a look at the drop rates here, or the drops that it gives, and just take a look at, you know, take a look at what you need for your gear. I'm waiting right now for the one to come out to gold out my beast helm, which is really close. I'm clicking the wrong stuff here. Wow. All right, so I'm waiting to gold out my. You got another donation? Thank you so much, Rohit. I really appreciate each and every single dono. My gear. Here we go. Beast helm. Well, if people want to give me an account to give away, I'm not giving away any accounts anymore because I used to do like 20, 30 million mite accounts to give away, and that doesn't mean I'm ungrateful. But the energy I have to put into it to save the account for a week, put everything up, and also be very aware that the account might be stolen, because I've had that where some dude just gave me 2 accounts and just said, well, something I can't say on stream, but and just ran off with that. But to come back to what I was doing, this one is close to gold, so I just need 1 more gold and basically 3.5 more purples, and I'm done. And then my gear is done. So that's really close. So I'm waiting for that. To answer your question, I'm waiting for that monster to come into Labyrinth. All right. Is it good to save chests and hero experience for future use? It doesn't matter whether you save them or use them all at once, unless you are not level 60. Let's just say you're like me, you're not level 60. It would be good to save your EXP for one sitting, because there's such a thing as an EXP boost and EXP gear. So what I'm doing is I'm saving up my crush scrolls, which I actually just used yesterday. I keep 20 so I can do quests in Guildfest, like do 100 or 150 of those, and you know, that's why I keep a minimum of 20. But there's experience gear or experience boosts. I don't know if I still have one. I don't think I still have one. All right, but there's experience boosts, and I have experience gear as well. That comes, of course, with Big Guy, and I just put this on, and then I collect everything. Pop the boost, collect everything. This one, and this one. And that would definitely get you much faster up there. So you have a 25% boost. You got 50% boost or on experience for for the gear, and that would get you up so much faster. So yes, hello from Germany. Hey, what's up, Torben? Can you take a look at the guild QAV? All right, I'll do it. You asked so many times, but I'm not going to take a long look. But apparently it has to be something really special. I don't know. 68 billion. QAV is the one guild that is led by the dude who plays someone else's account and rallies turfs with 424. Yeah, Stridux's guild. Alright, alright. Well, I'll probably stop the stream in 5 or 10 minutes. So guys, I'm gonna finish up all the questions. The Lords Mobile adverts are so fake, it's kind of embarrassing. Yes, they are. That's true. I'm sorry about what I did. Please forgive me. I don't know, but my question was legit. In the mail sent you first. If you want me to retype it, I will gladly do so. Thank you. Sure, Cron Plays. I probably missed it. I don't know. If I missed a question, yeah, repeat it. I love Evrion. I don't know what that is, but good evening, BP. Really appreciate your time of making videos to better other players. What's the most frustrating thing about playing Lords Mobile that you experience? For me, and this is for me personally, right? And even though I love doing it still, so it's kind of love-hate relationship, is people who come back into my stream and ask the same question over and over again. Like, there's one thing I cover a lot, right? There's one thing I cover a lot, which is go to your workshop, get all equipment, and compare the stats. Like, compare them. Don't do that in your what do you call it, cabinet, but do that here, because your cabinet has gear that has jewels in it, so it's not a fair comparison. And that people are not, a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some people just keep on coming back with the same question. Like, is this gear better than this gear? It's not that hard to check for yourself. I want to educate the people. Well, educate sounds kind of cocky, but you know what I mean. I want to learn people how to look at your gear, what to watch for. And I think that this is the best way to do it. Just compare gear and go for the one that's best for you. But also keep in mind, is it reasonable? Is it reasonable to think that I'm eventually going to gold it out? Yes or no? And would it still be the best if I get another piece up to gold? So always think long term in this game. 1 second, I'm going to turn on the lights because it's getting a little bit dark here. So give me just a second. Whew. My back is soaking wet, like literally. All right. Huh. Good night, Yogindar Singh. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, what's up, Dominique? Let's see. Yeah, Stridux. All right, cool. Oh, hey, BP. Don't mean to be nag before you wrap it and stuff. Can you please make sure you get RSS from Nodo so I can get the account? Well, not before I end the stream, because I'm not going to do that in this stream. We're probably not even in the same kingdom. I'll post my line ID right here, right now, so you can add me online, and we'll talk about how to do it and when. So there you go. That's my line ID. It's in chat right now for you guys. I don't always answer. I try, but I do have a full-time job. I'm doing this as well. Can you explain a good troop comp for... not anymore. Not today, Johnny. I do appreciate the question, though. You're not bugging me, Gary. I really don't. Filiberto says hello. Hello, Filiberto. CZMK1, please check. No, guys. I'm actually gonna say goodnight. It is hot. My back's sweating like crazy. And I probably need to change my shirt right now. It's just that hot. I literally was earlier. I was in the tub, and I just got cold water in there, like pure cold water. It's that hot here. Well, it's 38 here. Take it off. Take it off. No, no, no. Let's see. How many hits it takes to kill level 5 full gear and gold heroes? Well, it depends on whether you use the right heroes. I don't know that by heart. I should count it, or I should ask somebody to count it if it's really important. But it doesn't matter because you have to do those hits anyways. Take it off. No. We're not going to show muscles. No. I'm going to keep it PG-13. And so somebody in my ear is screaming, take it off, take it off. So no, I'm not going to do that. No. No, because we have minors in here, and you know, I want everybody to be able to watch my stream. And there you go. Martin sounds a little bit drunk. Yeah. But on that note, people, let's go and get those 6,000 subscribers. We're going for the 6,000. So if you are willing and so kind, please share my streams, my YouTube channel, in your line chats, whatever you use as a form of communication, We Gamers or whatever. Please share my account, ask to subscribe, and well, thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and as always, this is Mr. BP signing out.